So moving from the classroom to the program, and then also thinking about assessment methods. Basically, there are two kinds of assessment methods. There's direct assessment methods, and these are the kinds of methods we use to provide for the direct examination or observation of student performance against these measurable indicators that we've developed. And then there are indirect measures. And indirect measures only ascertain the opinion or self-report of learning experiences. We know that at the end of almost every college course, the student fills out a course evaluation where they have to either reflect on their own learning, provide feedback on the course for the faculty member and for the program. And although we can use this information and it's valuable, and collectively as we look at student responses, we probably can even make some improvements. But it really is the student's perception of their learning. It is not evidence of their learning. So you have to think about and understand the different levels of performance that will enable you to match your assessment method to the appropriate level of learning. What do I mean by that? Well, an example might be if you have a concept that's at the knowledge or comprehension level, which is at the lower level of cognition, you might provide students with multiple choice, true and false items, assessment items, or might even ask them to list a number of things related to a concept. So your assessment methodology is linked to the level of learning. If you wanted them to be able to apply something or to do some analysis, you'd probably want to give them problem sets or in a laboratory setting where they can actually apply what they're learning so that you can evaluate whether or not they can actually complete at that level. If it's synthesis or evaluation, you probably will be giving them open-ended questions or a project, a major project that they're going to have to perform to see whether or not they can really perform at the level that you expect. And it's real important to see the connection between how we do the assessment and the level of learning that we expect them to demonstrate. These are very tightly connected.